Hey everybody, welcome to Sunday Special number 2. Well, my name's Adam, and here we go. Well, you know what's a great way to combat people that said comics have always been political? Well, you gotta, you gotta retort, no, you gotta use, like Chris Claremont's X-Men as an example, where like comic books weren't always fucking political and like woke and all this socially aware bullshit. Like comic books have a little bit of the elements sprinkled through it, not like trying to push some kind of agenda or anything like that. Except like in the 1990s, there's a whew, they had, like the pro, like gun control comics like Young Justice and shit like that, where they portray, like people with guns as actual nut jobs that, like just blindly fire all over the fucking place and shit like that. It's like, oh god. Yeah, comics have now always been political. Yeah, Captain America was a fucking, piece of World War II propaganda. Once we went to war with Germany and shit like that, it started out as propaganda, but it turned into a cohesive narrative about, basically a team of super beings fighting the Japanese and stuff, and the Germans, the Nazis. Yeah, see? And people class, like a lot of people, like anything, like right of communism call me a Nazi, because I'm not all whole cool and deep with the dig with, like people, trying to control the fun, like allowing, like not allowing fun and shit. We got fucking Megs Visaggio, like overly politicizing a dumb character named Dazzler in comics. I didn't read it. No, it's a dumpster fire though. Yeah, it's a 120-pound woman. One punches a 220-pound, like racist mutant against Inhumans. Where, yeah, like they elaborated on it, but X-Men, as a brand name, has been, it's been set up as okay as, to be just an outcast in society. No, like the crowd that X-Men should gel well with are the people with mental, like disorders, like Wolverine, for example. Like Wolverine, like the original Wolverine, not like cosplay, distaff Wolverine, fake Wolverine. But the original Wolverine storyline is more centered around military veteran that was exploited and used by his own government, which is basically like a narrative of veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, like it. And, Jean Grey, it's more like, deals with more like her character is a representation of anxiety, like, yeah, you're like, oh, X-Men is just a brand where it's okay to be an outcast, not like, how Todd Taylor has destroyed X-Men with X-Men Red. Who like, in the first fucking annual, they fight racist hot dogs. How can a fucking inanimate object be fucking racist? Like, God. Yeah, like, and, like, the guy name is Chad Townsend, like, yeah. Like, wow, they're trying to do a ham-fisted political narrative that's not working. Like, they're not good at telling an allegory, like, hell, like, Days of Future Past, that was religious fundamentalism. Like, you look to the Claremont X-Men, like, he told some great stories, and it was like just a little bit of dab of political, like sprinkling and stuff. It wasn't like heavy in your face politics all the time. No, more of the time it was like action, adventure, them fighting a villain basically. And then they go the DC route of storytelling. They explain the motivations behind the villain. Not like, oh, generic villain man, let's throw him out there, ho ho! Like how like in Marvel, early days of Marvel Comics, they basically had to fight in each issue, and the whole thing is, it's like, oh yes, comics have always, no, they haven't. You know, like, they've had, you know, like, political sprinkling in it, but not full-on in-your-face politics. And I think that's what's the main problem with Marvel and Vertigo. I'll be like checking out 3 out of the 6 Black Label books that are coming out because I'm interested in those, and I'll wait till the review to, you know, like, actually like read the other 3 that might be just a dumpster fire and shit like that. Yeah. Come on, we got Kali Sudukanic on a book, and we got most liberal person ever, Greg Rucka, and they're both writing Wonder Woman. And you know, like, Kali Sudukanic is not an edgy writer. She merely adopted the edge. You know, like, she throws in for swearing and stuff, where, you know, like, Frank Miller came out naturally in the dialogue. And, you know, like, if he was going to do a very vulgar story, like, something like Sin City with, you know, like, or Alan Moore, yeah, you know, like, fuck, you know, like, Garth Ennis, a bunch of Warren Ellis and shit, the, you know, like, swearing in the stories felt natural, like there were actual people talking. You know, like, Kelly Sudukanic is clueless, she writes shit. Like, people don't even talk that way in real people, you know, like, it's like, it's all cutesy wootsy and shit like that. No. And she claims to be Edgelord Supreme. No, Kelly Sudukanic is not fucking edgy at all. She merely adopted the edge from, you know, like, more talented writers and stuff like that. See, and, well, I hope this video was very, very, informative of you, how to debunk and call bullshit on the jack-off retards that are like, hee hee, comics have always been political. No, they've been political with, they have, I mean, they had politics sprinkled in the stories. Not every story, but once in a while. And until next time, I am signing off. Stay safe and be careful. And I hope you enjoyed this. You know, like, maybe, if all of you people are good to each other and stuff, out there, maybe if you guys are really, really good, I'll just, like, go talk about the death of beauty of female characters in the you know, like, art, basically. The aesthetic beauty. Until next time, I am signing off.